Hey y'all, welcome to DIY with yours truly, Mi-Party Bling. I want to come on and give you guys a tutorial. It's 6 o'clock a.m. here Tuesday, August 29th in Michigan. And I wanted to start off, first of all, it's a whole lot of stuff I have to cover in so little time, but I want to make sure I cover everything so you don't have any problems when you are trying this out at home. Today I'm talking to everyone, but I really want to touch bases with the DIY brides to be that's on a budget, that think they cannot afford to have a beautiful wedding. I'm here to tell you that's a lie. You can do things on a budget, okay? And I'm going to show you one of the things that you can do at your wedding. And for everyone else, you can do this in your home. I will be displaying this in my own home, okay? Every year for Halloween, I love to decorate for Halloween. It just happened to be one of my favorite holidays. I was born on October 5th, and October is just, it's amazing time of year for me. I hate heat, and I hate it extremely cold. So October is just right there in the middle, perfectly, you know. So I want to go ahead and get started without further delay, okay? And this is so creative, yet still it's very, very shabby chic, if you will. You gotta excuse me, it's still early. But what I did was wrap twine around a Pringles can. When you start wrapping the twine, you want to put a dart of glue, hot glue, excuse me, when you're like 5 rows wrapped, okay? And every about 5 or 6 rows you wrap, put a dart of glue. That way you don't have the problem that I had earlier when I was doing this. I did this just before I came on and to start unraveling at the end. What you want to do is start at the bottom with your twine. You can use any kind of twine, but I'm showing you what I use. This comes from out of your local dollar store. This is a regular Pringles potato chip can. Of course, you would clean it. But for the sake of this tutorial, okay, listen, for the sake of this tutorial, okay? What you could do, if you wanted to, you could spray paint the inside of it too. But it's going to be nice and covered anyway. But this is one thing you do. Once you get all this twine wrapped around, and I ran out of twine, at least the same type that I was using. So I'm going to go ahead, you guys, and use a different kind of twine. Okay, let's just pretend it's the same twine for the sake of the DIY, okay? This twine I had laying around from another project. And I was thinking yesterday, excuse me, as I was out and about, I need a centerpiece for this fall season. And I said, hey, I got a Pringle can at home. I already have some twine. So what I did was just grab the few nice little flowers here from the local Dollar Tree. Beautiful, aren't they? The local, I'm gonna hold these up a little bit, okay, so you guys can see it. These are really nice. I just picked a lot of oranges, and I got some leaves because it makes me think of the fall season. Some of this stuff, as you know it, because I'm always doing DIYs and I'm doing products, so it's just laying around my house. I have a lot of different nifty little things. Also, I already have this laying around my house, okay? From another project that I just finished, a lovely centerpiece for my aunt down in Alabama. Of course, you need your hot glue gun. You need scissors. Go to the dollar store, grab you some beads, okay? You're gonna need that. That's basically the only thing. And you're also gonna need a wreath from the dollar store, okay? From the local Dollar Tree, they have these nice little wreaths. I have started hot glue gun and flowers. Here comes the bride, okay? I started gluing the flowers on, girls, and the leaves. You see it coming along? I already had beforehand, before I started shooting this video, started gluing. Yeah, I'm doing more than one thing. I started gluing the flowers and the leaves on, okay? So you got your hot glue gun. It's nice and ready. I'm going to go ahead and just put a bead of glue just to start this, because like I said, it's not in the same color. Because I had ran out of the twine. But one thing you're going to find, ladies, I'm going to say this. Now remember this before you start on your own twine DIY flower vase, is you want to push the yarn or the twine down every few rows and pull it to keep it tightly wrapped so you won't have any of the Pringle can exposed. That's kind of a really important step that you keep on. And I'm not going to finish this on camera here for the simple fact, like I said, I don't have the same twine. You can mismatch it, don't get me wrong, you can use more than one color, you know, but the thing is, it's almost done. If I had did this halfway, because once again I ran out of the lighter colored twine, but I'm just doing this to show you. See how it's exposed, because it kind of cut off. That's another thing. By me cutting it off and not finishing, let me go back and see, it's not, you want to try to keep it going nice and in a nice circle. You get what I'm saying? You don't want to have it half wrapped up here. Just for the sake of this video, I'm going to cover that, because I want you to see what I'm saying. Once done right, if I never had stopped and had to start another color, it wouldn't look like this. See how it start looking messy? So what I'm going to do is stop raveling this around. I was just showing you, just simply ravel it around, push it. You see how I'm pushing? I don't know if you can see this on camera, okay? But push it down every few wraps, okay? And then dart a little bit of the glue gun on here, or whatever type of glue you have, okay? And like I said, if I hadn't stopped, this is the reason why you can't stop. You gotta have a nice sturdy, just keep going, because you don't want it looking messy. And plus this is a different color, but I'm giving you the illusion, okay? So after I would finish that off, what I would do is go ahead, excuse me, and pop in these nice little flowers. With the flowers, you have to really work with them, ladies. You have to pull them, push them, you know, until you get them in the pattern, I want to call it, you know, the style, the way you want them styled. They're bendable. These come from the dollar store, and they're very flexible. You get where I'm going now. How cute is that? Just imagine if that was covered in this same twine that I started with. The only reason why I wrap this mismatch twine is to show you, for the sake of it, how to wrap it. Because I'm going to actually go back to the dollar store and get me some more twine. You find this twine over, I believe it's usually the aisle where the, you know, car parts and stuff like that is sold. I'm going to take that off, because I'm really going to finish this and make this something special for my house. But can you imagine when this Pringle can, okay, is finished, we finish wrapping that, and we put all our little, you know, flowers in there. You have a nice assembly or flower arrangements, you know. And like I said, it takes a lot of working with it, and you know, we're on a limited time, because I would like to go back and straighten these out a little bit. You know, they look a little bit. That's the thing about a flower arrangement. You can't just throw them in there. You have to take your time and pull the leaves out a little bit, pull the flowers out, excuse me, a little bit, not the leaves, the flowers out. And but it gives you an idea of what I'm saying. I'm gonna spin this camera around real quickly, and I'm gonna show you the reason why I said get the bead, okay? The bead, excuse me. You take the bead to cut it in half. Put a bead of glue at the end so it don't come undone. You could do something, this is just giving you girls the idea, okay? You could do something like that. You can also hot glue gun some rhinestones onto this. Now I want to move past the DIY vase. I'm sorry I had shot a video actually while I was wrapping the vase the first time around, and for some reason I lost power and the video was destroyed. So I had to go back and reshoot this for you guys, and it's half done. You know, I'm sorry about that. I apologize. But this is the thing I wanted to show you girls real quick, okay? Because like I said, a lot of ladies I'm getting that they don't think they can have a nice affordable wedding, and things are gonna look cheap, you know, if you go pick up a couple of items from the dollar store, okay? What you do when you buy your little flowers, you snap them off of the little what is the word I'm looking for? You snap them off of the flower stem is what I'm trying to say. It's still early here in Michigan. I'm sorry, bear with me. So what I did was start, before you guys came on, I started just hot glue gunning. I mean, it's no right or wrong way to do this. You just, you know, figure what looks good. And you just hot glue them to the little wreath. Okay, and push it down. Be careful. Normally, you guys, when I am working with the hot glue, I will use a pair of tweezers so I don't get burned, because it does burn. And you see what I'm doing here? And you could keep going. You can add the leaves, you know, wherever you want them, or the flowers. Can you imagine this all done with the flowers and the leaves around it? And that could be for your flower girls or for, hey, you brides. You see that? Isn't that cute? How cute, ladies? And this comes from the dollar store as well as the flowers. So basically, if I'm getting, I don't know, I probably would grab a couple of different flowers. So for about $4 or $5, you can make each. You can make a little veil for your wedding. And it does not look cheap. I'm not lying to you guys. The trick of this, ladies, when you go into the dollar store, don't just grab the first flowers you look at. Look at the ones that you think look more realistic and more expensive. Because some of them, they're too cheap. You know, the color is not right. You know what I mean? So you kind of just sift through, if you will. You sift through the flowers and see which ones work out the best for you. You gotta excuse me because listen, it's still early and I had to shoot. When my son was not around, as you know it, I am a mommy. But I want to come on and really stress that to you guys, okay? About the DIYs for the weddings. And I'm saying that because even though I'm married, I plan on renewing my vows. And so I've been talking to a lot of sisters on the forums, and you know, they are saying, how can I get nice stuff for my wedding? As you can see, looking at this on the camera, this is what I'm talking about. You got to play with the flowers. If I was really doing this, I would take my time and move them around, because even on camera, you can see what I mean. You know, it can look a lot better. Okay, but the reason why I got this is because you can just tie it around the Pringle can, double tie it, and it makes a nice like bow. That's the reason why I got that, okay? So I was showing you guys this real quickly. I'm sorry the video died, the first video that I shot. So you cannot actually see me wrapping the Pringle can. But it's kind of good that you didn't, because now you get the chance to see. I really started with the Pringle can. You get what I'm saying? Who would ever thought a Pringle can could be so spectacular? When I finish this on another day, okay, you guys, I'm going to finish this centerpiece off of camera, because it is going to be displayed in my house. And I'm going to make sure that I upload a nice little video for you guys to show you how I finished it off for my home. And, you know, so it would be ready for my fall display in my house. And, you know, but listen, whenever you do these DIYs, ladies, you always, because I skipped this, you always want to get yourself a pair, excuse me. I'm going to step away from the camera one moment, but I'm going to keep on talking, and I hope you guys can hear me. Get yourself some tweezers. I ordered these offline off of eBay. These came from China, okay? And these are longer than normal tweezers. These are good when you're putting down rhinestones or you don't want to get burned by the hot glue gun. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of DIY with yours truly, Mi-Party Bling. I will be opening my website selling my custom products October 7th. MI-PartyBling.com will be live on the air. But you have to bear with me because I'm taking my time with this website and what I am going to bring to you and present to you that will be available to purchase. I will keep on doing these DIYs. I will show you even more. The more likes and subscribes that I get on my channel is the more I will get into these DIYs. And trust me, you're going to want some of my tips. Okay, and also I have a website that I'm working on where I will show you advanced tutorials and give you some of my secrets. And you definitely want those secrets. And those are paid tutorials. Okay, these are free, of course, that I'm showing you right now. But I'm talking about more advanced stuff that I can show you. And yeah, that can make you a little bit of money. You know, so I will be giving up a few of my secrets, you know. And of course giving you still my free DIYs. And I'm doing this because, you know, at the end of the day, if it wasn't for customers and fans, then people like me wouldn't be able to make money. So you have to give your customers and fans something for free. So I'm sharing with you things that can help you create a fabulous looking home. You know, and a lot of DIYs I'm gonna have is gonna be centered around weddings, because in 2019 I am scheduled to renew my vows, and I'm going to do my own wedding decor. Almost all of the decor is going to be DIY from yours truly, Mi-Party Bling, you know. So and I can't wait until 2019 come. Yes, I will give you guys, when I get everything together for the wedding, I will show you guys how everything turned out, so you can see how yours truly put on a party. Okay, and I mean, I like to just go over the top on the budget. Some of the things that I learned is self-taught, and some of them I went to school for, but most of the things that I learned, I just picked them up on my own. I'm self-taught, and as you know, I love fashion and I love arts. You know, this is something that relaxes me, and it's something that makes me happy. If I'm creating something, I'm expressing myself. You get what I'm saying? So I love art. I love all forms of art. You probably noticed my tattoos on my hand, and you know, my tattoos. You know, art is art, you know. So yours truly, hopefully you guys, I will be able to come back on in about another week and show you the finished product of what I was working on here today. And also I'll be back with whole nother new DIY. And I really enjoyed sharing this with you guys, especially my brides to be. I turned a Pringle can into a fabulous centerpiece. So I don't want you DIY brides to say, I can't make anything fabulous. That's fabulous. Can you imagine? You don't have to use the orange because I used orange. You know, you can use any color. You could use fake white roses, you know, or artificial, you know, white roses. And it would have been absolutely fabulous, you know, with the white pearl beaded necklace. You know, you could add lace to it. It's a number of things now that you could do to it, or you can leave it as is, you know, once it's finished getting wrapped. Of course, don't leave it like that now. They'll know it's Pringle can. But I guarantee you, it looks fabulous, you know, in person. You know, I really wish you guys could just see how gorgeous it looks in person. And I'm not even finished wrapping it around, but it's actually, it's fabulous. It's to the point to where, to be honest with you, if I was going with like a country theme, you know, or a fall theme for my wedding, yes, I would do these centerpieces and take my time and, you know, pull these flowers out and stuff. But I hope I have helped someone out there is getting married, and hopefully I gave you a good idea of how you can make those tables look fabulous, honey. Put a little bling on that centerpiece and be done with it. You know, put a few rhinestones on it too if you want to. You get what I'm saying? and make it look lovely, or you can have it in your home like I'm gonna do. This is for my home. I love Halloween. And I love to decorate every single year. I have to decorate for Halloween. It's just special to me. You know, seriously though, guys. It's special. You can do a lot of stuff with what I just gave you, okay? You also can get some furniture push pins. They come with the like pearls and diamonds, and push them right inside the flowers. And add even more bling bling, okay? I'm giving you guys ideas. So sorry that the first video, you know, ran out, and I have to stop because I My Party Bling. Bye bye.